Warframe is one of the hardest games I have ever gotten into as a new player. And I have been gaming since before 90% of the people watching this video were even embryos. I mean, depending on your age, there's even a non-zero chance I may have kissed your mom in high school or college. I am not your dad though. And even if I was, I will continue acting like I am not. I have a very strict abandon all children policy, even ones that are not my own. If someone asks me to babysit, I will take their child to the nearest park and leave them there. So if you have ever found yourself at a park not knowing how you got there, that was me, Barry. If this is your first video of mine you are seeing, hello! That was quite an introduction, wasn't it? I have been playing Warframe for about 4 weeks now, and I understand how overwhelming starting off this game can be. People say Destiny is hard to get into, and while it's not the easiest, Warframe is a whole other level. So many locations, activities, frames, mods, weapons, and details to learn. And for those of you that have been watching my Warframe videos, the last 2 I posted, I will put another build at the end of this so you can let me know how I'm doing. I have made some changes to my Citron build since my last video with some much better mods. And what we're working towards is I've talked with another fellow content creator and good friend of mine, Perception, and we are working towards a level cap stream. I understand that level cap is nothing but waving your big D around, but hey, I can't wave my big D around in person. I might as well do it online. Okay, that sounded bad out of context. So we're just gonna keep that in context. Agreed? Thanks. If you were just starting Warframe, you must be asking yourself, where do I even start? Well, hopefully this video can help any new player that hasn't found their path yet. Now, first thing you wanna do is become a content creator. Your viewers will give you so many things, it makes the game a million times smoother and easier to progress in the beginning. But if you were not born a content creator, then stick around and I'll help guide your path with the next best advice. Even though you aren't a content creator, you're still gonna want friends. If you do not have friends, it's time to put your big boy shoes on and make some. And if you're a girl watching this video, just tell a Discord mod that you think they're cute and they'll be your friend. Now, you can easily make friends by going to your local gas station and saying, hey, you're my friend now. We're gonna play some Warframe. They are legally obligated to agree to your friendship proposal. If they refuse though, I hear a cloth full of ether works. Now that you have a friend, you're gonna log in and enjoy playing this amazing game. Now, unless the game tells you something, ignore it. Yes, there are a lot of planets. Yes, there are a lot of things to learn. But do not overwhelm yourself in the beginning to the point you're huffing into a paper bag you found at the local stop and go. There is only one thing you should be focused on in game right now, and no, it is not how nice some of the Warframe's, assets are. There'll be plenty of time for one-handed gaming later. Your main priority is unlocking planets, and how you do this is called junctions. Every time you get to a new planet, check out the different junctions and see which ones you can clear out first. Some junctions you can't do until several planets later, but you'll always be able to do at least one junction upon arrival on a planet. That is pretty much one of the only things you'll be doing for the first 20 to 30 hours of playing. And you shouldn't really worry about too much else. Yes, you can go find some frames, weapons, things like that, but that should be your main priority, is just unlocking the game. And sure, the game will show you some cool stuff here and there, like how to craft weapons and what to do with mods and such, and you should listen and check those things out. But your overall focus in trying to get through the game should be junctions. This will be your general path until you get to Uranus, because Uranus is special and one of a kind. Once you get to Uranus, you can take 2 different paths. Path number 1, continue unlocking planets and junctions, or 2, start story quests. If you choose to make a pit stop at Uranus, you will be pleasantly surprised at how it makes you feel. Some people are too scared to try, but I promise you, the story mission you open up is worth the exploration. Doing the mission called Second Dream, which unlocks on the planet Uranus, opens up several other story missions that you need to choose at your codex on your orbiter. I believe you'll be able to complete the next 5 story missions right after you complete Second Dream, before you have to do any other kind of major stuff in the game. Eventually, you'll want to join a clan. In fact, just know you can't even do certain missions or get certain frames and weapons unless you are part of a clan. So join one as soon as possible. It makes things easier, plus it comes with friends. What kind of clan should you join? I don't know. I made my own from my community and a couple other content creator friends. If you do need a clan, you are welcome to join the very classy, cheeked up clan. Just join my Discord or Twitch streams and ask. Since most, if not everyone watching this video is not a content creator, you will have to do a lot of work to continue from here. Or you can drop those stacks you got from the Chase Bank money glitch and buy a Railjack and Necromech. Buying those will save you so much time while you try and fight a felony charge. Honestly, at this point, do whatever you want. Once again, and I want to stress this, I am not your dad. But trust me, you're going to want to knock out all the main story quests to really open the game up. As you're working on some of these more time-intense story missions, this is when you should also be working on getting your master rank up, working on crafting and checking out the mod system. You can do all these things earlier, and honestly, I would recommend that. But if you haven't, now is the perfect time. Some of these story missions are a little bit more difficult and need decent builds. Once you've completed all the story missions, now is the time for the most mind-numbing part of Warframe, clearing out your star chart. You need to do every single planet mission in the game. This is what you need to unlock a few things that are more rewarding as well as harder end-game content. I did all of this and got to Master Rank 14 in about 2 weeks. If you're not grinding it out and you refuse to spend money, it will take you much longer. One of my community members told me it would take most people 3 months to do what I did in 2 weeks. I'm letting you know that to mentally prepare you. I don't need you all coming after me for making it seem easy. No, it is not easy unless you spend money or are a content creator. While that is the major path to focus on, you shouldn't stray too far. If you want to experience the game as a whole faster, the path is all yours. You don't have to stick to my outline. You can flip off my path and do your own thing. And you know what, little man? That's perfectly fine. This is just a guide to help people feel a little less overwhelmed, not a blood pact with God. So toss out my advice. Burn it to the ground. What then? What is important if you don't follow my advice? So much. My advice is just one path you can take that I personally found easy. I have plenty of people in my own community that are struggling because there's just so much to do, and they're trying to do too much and not just focus on obtainable goals. So I would recommend leveling up your rank with vendors on Deimos. They have a really useful item once you hit rank 3, and that should take you about 4 to 5 days to hit. There are also some really fun mods. If you run bounties on Cetus, if you're looking to making your build better. I haven't really spent a lot of time with the toaster people on Venus, so I don't really know how useful they are. Maybe some of the comments can clear that one up. If you're looking to get some extra frames a little faster, then in between story missions, do the frame quests. At the end of each of them, you get most, if not all, the parts to craft a frame the story is revolving around. I still haven't done them all, but these are good for players to get frames without some of the grind. I know you want to impress your friends, or at least that cute girl you tried to rizz up at the gas station parking lot last Saturday. The fastest way to impress a girl is having a high mastery rank. Girls love guys with thick ranks. You'll never be alone drawing googly eyes on that one sock if you do a few things I wouldn't have known about had my head mod not told me. Buy blueprints from the marketplace. The market is not just for plat sales. You can buy weapons and Warframe blueprints in the market. Buy all the weapons you can, and then craft 5 to 10 at a time. Now, most of these will be trash weapons, and just rank them up to max and sell them off. But it's a very easy way to quickly get your mastery rank up. If you're looking to get even more frames, do the Deveri story quest and then run circuits each week. Each weekly reset, you'll be able to choose between 3 frames to focus and obtain all the parts after about an hour or 2 max. The next easiest is join my Twitch streams. Every Sunday, we try to give away 3 to 5 prime frames to viewers. I feel since I was lucky enough to be given so much, I want my viewers to have some as well. And I have some amazing community members that have grinded out prime frames and have offered to give them away. Just so you know, you have a higher chance of winning prime frames the more time you spend in my streams because of the currency that we use in my Twitch streams. So feel free to hang out with us. There are a lot of small and hidden ways to make your life easier, but I don't want to list everything. It can be overwhelming. I mean, this is an 11-year plus game. I'm sure there are other guys that can give you even more details or even a better path that's personal to you. I just wanted to give you a place to start that helped me. So I also hope that it helps you. I've seen my mods struggle these last few weeks as they try to learn this game that I have now gotten into. Now, I did say I'd show off the changes I've made to my Citron build, and I'm excited about where this build is going. But any advice is welcomed. All right, everyone, I told you guys I would show you my Citron build. None of this is scripted, so you'll hear a lot of ums. And, yeah. So I have changed my Citron build since the last time I had a video on Monday. I like the way this one looks. I changed some shaders and some colors. Shaders, that's Destiny. I changed some colors up, and I was gifted the weird head with orb in the middle. Now, since my last video, I have some Archon mods. And that's really right now the big change, is that I've been able to get my range up, my duration up, my energy up, because not only do I have, you know, those Archon mods, I also have some Archon shards. I don't know what the best Archon shards are. I don't know. I've only gotten a few. And I did take a couple off of my Daggeth build. Oh, wait. That was, there we go, Daggeth. I actually had 3 here at one point, and I did, because I've kind of, as much as I like Daggeth, and I really do like Daggeth, I am having a great time with Citron. And my weapons are pretty much the same. I haven't done anything yet to change my weapons up from the last time you saw, but if you didn't see last video, there's my mods for my weapons. And everything is pretty much the same. I do need to get some new mods for my weapons to make them even better. Outside of that, one area I am trying to... I really like Saren. I really did like Saren, so I'm hoping to get a Saren Prime one of these days so that I can upgrade her. But I really do like Saren. Any other... I now have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 times 3 is 28, 29. I have 30 frames. I now have 30 frames to choose from. So, all in all, still needs a little bit of work, but I am relatively happy with where things are going. Thank you all, and back to the video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it useful. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.